The human circulatory system is a highly efficient network responsible for transporting blood, nutrients, oxygen, carbon dioxide, hormones, and other substances throughout the body. It plays a critical role in maintaining homeostasis, ensuring that tissues receive essential substances and that waste products are efficiently removed. The circulatory system comprises the heart, blood vessels, and blood, all working together to keep the body functioning optimally. The circulatory system is divided into two main parts. One, the cardiovascular system. Composed of the heart and blood vessels, it circulates blood throughout the body. 2, the lymphatic system. This network of lymph vessels and nodes helps return excess fluid to the bloodstream and plays a role in immune defense. The heart is a muscular organ located in the thoracic cavity, slightly to the left of the midline. It's the central pump of the circulatory system, propelling blood through the blood vessels. The heart is divided into 4 chambers, 2 upper chambers called the atria and 2 lower chambers called the ventricles. These chambers are separated by valves that ensure the one-way flow of blood. The heart has 2 primary circulations: pulmonary circulation, where blood is pumped from the heart to the lungs, picking up oxygen and releasing carbon dioxide, and systemic circulation, where oxygenated blood is pumped from the heart to the rest of the body, delivering oxygen and nutrients to tissues and organs. The heart has its own electrical system that generates the impulses needed for muscle contraction. This system includes the sinoatrial SA node, atrioventricular AV node, and the Purkinje fibers. Blood vessels form a vast network throughout the body, allowing blood to circulate. They are divided into 3 main types: arteries, which carry oxygen-rich blood away from the heart to the tissues. The largest artery in the body is the aorta. Arteries have thick elastic walls to withstand the high pressure from the heart's pumping action. Veins, which return oxygen-depleted blood back to the heart. The largest veins are the superior and inferior vena cava. Veins have thinner walls compared to arteries and often contain valves to prevent the backflow of blood. Capillaries, the smallest blood vessels, where the exchange of gases, nutrients and waste products occurs between the blood and tissues. Capillaries connect the arterial and venous systems. Blood is the circulating fluid in the circulatory system, consisting of red blood cells, or erythrocytes, which contain hemoglobin. Hemoglobin binds oxygen and transports it from the lungs to tissues and carries carbon dioxide from the tissues back to the lungs for exhalation. White blood cells, or leukocytes, which are part of the immune system and help defend the body against infections and foreign invaders. Platelets, or thrombocytes, which are responsible for blood clotting, preventing excessive blood loss during injury. And plasma, the liquid component of blood, which contains water, electrolytes, proteins, hormones, nutrients, and waste products. The human circulatory system consists of 2 primary pathways. First, we have pulmonary circulation. Pulmonary circulation is the part of the circulatory system responsible for transporting deoxygenated blood from the heart to the lungs and returning oxygenated blood back to the heart. And then there's systemic circulation. Systemic circulation transports oxygenated blood from the heart to the rest of the body and returns deoxygenated blood to the heart. The heart contracts rhythmically, creating the heartbeat that drives blood circulation. The heart's electrical activity regulates these contractions, beginning in the sinoatrial node, often called the heart's natural pacemaker. The signal then travels through the atria to the atrioventricular node, and finally through the ventricles, resulting in the contraction of the heart chambers. The heartbeat is divided into 2 main phases: systole, the phase when the heart's ventricles contract, pumping blood out of the heart, and diastole, the phase when the heart muscles relax, allowing the chambers to fill with blood. A healthy adult has a resting heart rate of about 60 to 100 beats per minute, depending on various factors such as fitness level, age, and health status. Blood pressure and circulatory health. Blood pressure is the force exerted by circulating blood on the walls of blood vessels, particularly arteries. It is measured using two values. Systolic pressure, which is the pressure when the ventricles contract and push blood into the arteries, and diastolic pressure, which is the pressure when the heart relaxes between beats. A normal blood pressure reading is around 120/80 millimeters of mercury, systolic, diastolic, though these values can vary based on age, health and activity levels. High blood pressure or hypertension can damage blood vessels and lead to cardiovascular problems like heart disease, stroke and kidney damage, while low blood pressure or hypertension may result in dizziness, fainting and inadequate organ perfusion. The lymphatic system is a part of the circulatory system that helps maintain fluid balance and contributes to immune functions. It consists of lymph, a clear fluid, lymph vessels and lymph nodes. Several disorders can affect the circulatory system, compromising its ability to maintain proper blood flow and overall health. These include 1. Atherosclerosis, a condition where fatty deposits or plaque build up in the walls of arteries, narrowing them and reducing blood flow. This can lead to heart attacks, strokes and peripheral artery disease. 2. Hypertension or high blood pressure. Persistent high blood pressure can damage blood vessels and increase the risk of heart disease, stroke and kidney problems. 3. Heart attack or myocardial infarction. This occurs when blood flow to part of the heart is blocked, usually due to a blood clot in a coronary artery leading to damage to the heart muscle. 4. Stroke. A stroke happens when blood flow to the brain is interrupted, either due to a blockage known as an ischemic stroke or a burst blood vessel known as a hemorrhagic stroke. Brain cells begin to die, which can result in severe disability or death. 5. Heart failure. This occurs when the heart is unable to pump enough blood to meet the body's needs, leading to fluid buildup in the lungs, legs and other areas. 6. Anemia, a condition in which the blood has a lower than normal number of red blood cells or hemoglobin, reducing the oxygen carrying capacity of the blood. Thus, the human circulatory system is essential for sustaining life, ensuring that oxygen, nutrients and waste products are efficiently transported throughout the body. Its components, the heart, blood vessels and blood, work together to maintain homeostasis and ensure proper functioning of tissues and organs. Understanding the circulatory system's structure and function is key to maintaining cardiovascular health and preventing circulatory disorders.